parents were, just like any immigrant family who wanted us to be successful in school, in sports, and they wanted to make sure that we understood that we looked a bit different than the people who were around us, but we didn't allow it to stop us or stymie our growth forward. And I appreciate my parents for emboldening us and giving us that confidence. Being 2 to 3 times better than your counterpart is a common theme and a common lesson that's taught to young black men and women in America. We may not get a second or third chance. If I make one wrong move because of the way I look and how someone may interpret what I'm doing and where I am at this particular time and space, it could really derail all things for me. And so there is a lot of pressure. I remember walking in stores in my hometown in South Jersey, near Atlantic City, and being followed by the store owner, whereas my white classmate who walked behind me was able to do whatever he wanted to do and move how he wanted to move. And that was a little bit uncomfortable for me. I remember being on a school bus and having racial epithets thrown at me through classmates who would use derogatory words, the N-word, call my mother the B-word, say that I came from huts and barefoot people in the Bahamas, and have to take that in, soak that in and say, you know what, I'm going to rise above this, I'm going to be better than you, and I'm not going to respond to you or move to your level because you want to pull me down to a level that I don't want to be at. I think the similarities with being a black neurosurgeon and a black quarterback are vast. You walk into a field of neurosurgery where you look on the wall of the sort of pioneers and founders of neurosurgery and they did not look like you. Your mistakes magnified, your mistakes not given second, third, fourth chances sometimes. These are issues that black quarterbacks face too. They walk into a field where they're told you need to be prototypical, you need to talk a certain way, dress a certain way. There's a different playing field for you. And you have to be, again, always on your game, always on top, always prepared. I see optimism and I see hope, seeing someone like Amanda Gorman, right? The poet laureate who gave that outstanding poem at President Joe Biden's inauguration. Seeing her stand on that stage, command that stage, that's a small win. But then seeing widespread changes where you have communities and they say, you know what? We're seeing that blacks are not getting the same loans as whites. We're seeing that the school system where most of the black kids are going have worse textbooks. And you take that upon yourself to say, we're going to change and shift this. That is the more long-term, long goal vision that we want to see when not just us, but other people recognize this is not quite right.